Zoom and boom, everyone, and good evening, fellow BattleBots fans. We are back for tonight's episode. This is episode number 4 of this season. Just a little bit. Again, apologies for not doing a stream last week for episode 3. Life got in the way just a little bit with my basement leak, and I had no water here for 4 days. So it was definitely a rough time, a rough period around this house, but got through it, got it fixed. So that's rectified. So now we are back to react and commentate to tonight's episode. Again, for those of you wondering if you don't know, best friend AppleDash is not here tonight for the stream. He is spending time with the wife, as I mentioned in my the MLP reaction. They're out of town tonight, spending time with each other because they have the same day off for once since they're both working. So that is why I'm flying solo tonight on this one. So looking forward to it. Can I just give you though a brief recap of what happened last week with last week's episodes, kind of the rundown. We had a lot of rookies in the last episode. We had 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rookies all told took part in the last episode, and we had Scorpios take out Copperhead by knockout. Bloodsport, a rookie that I had my eye on for a long time, took out Lucky in a judge's decision. Hydra. There was a great little piece on Hydra from Team Waiachi, the flipper that uses hydraulics instead of pneumatics, unlike Bronco. Hydra took out free shipping by knockout. That didn't surprise me at all. Monsoon had a great run last season. Beat Ragnarok, the rookie, in a knockout. Ragnarok, of course, is actually led by one of the former team members from Monsoon. So that was kind of a, friend against foe kind of thing with that. Railgun Max was a very impressive rookie. The Chinese teams have been very impressive so far with Wanhu and Railgun Max. And Railgun Max had a huge win over Mad Catter last week by knockout, including splitting the bot right in half. And I knew that was coming because of the fact that Mad Catter was starting to break right at that first big hit. I knew that Railgun Max was going to win that fight, so that was evident. BreakerBox beating Falcon, that was kind of the big surprise from last week, because I thought again, with Falcon being another Waiachi bot, we thought that Falcon was going to make a big debut. But BreakerBox controlled that fight, won by split decision. I thought it would be unanimous, actually, for BreakerBox, but they won by a split decision, 2-1. And then the main event, defending champ, Bite Force, 2 out of the last 3 giant nuts, aside from Tombstone's win in 2016. Bite Force beat Yeti by judge's decision. He's fortunate that Yeti was able to hang around for the full 3 minutes, which is very impressive with its new configuration. But Bite Force, until it gets knocked off, the champ is moving on. Now, I will mention the bonus fight on Science Channel. I don't really have a chance to watch the bonus fights because I work late on Wednesday nights. That's my closing shift night. So I don't really get a chance to watch the fights on Science Channel, so that are Science Channel only. So I read about those on BattleBots Update, which is a kind of a recap site. And Warhawk and the bonus fight this week, Warhawk actually beat Petunia by knockout. So Warhawk, who had a run through the tournament last year as well, has a win under its belt as well. Now, here's the lineup for tonight, and not counting the bonus fight on Science Channel, which is actually going to feature Death Roll against Foxtrot. Now, Foxtrot is a rookie that I've been wanting to see for quite some time. And so I've been wanting because I like this design of the bot. I mean, I love that design. I love the color scheme. I've been looking forward to seeing this. So maybe I'll record that one on Wednesday because I want to see Foxtrot for the first time. Going up against Death Roll, who already has a win this season. Remember, beat Endgame and quite a surprise win. So that was certainly impressive. So we should see how it bounces back going up against another rookie in its next fight. So here's the card for the opener, Duck and Cobalt. This one should be fun. Both these bots are 1-0. So we're going to see some bots in this episode tonight that have already fought. So now we're starting this, I think we're only going to see 2 tonight that have not fought yet. So we're going to see 2 rookies tonight that haven't had a fight yet. But everyone else we've seen at least once. So that's going to be impressive to see how they respond after their first fights. But Duck and Cobalt had 2 really good wins. I was more impressed with Cobalt's win than with Duck over Bombshell. I figured Duck would get revenge on Bombshell. I was not expecting what Cobalt pulled off. So I'm actually, in that first fight, even though Duck is so durable, going up against a bot like Cobalt, I'm actually going to lean Cobalt's way on that a little bit. With Rotator and Bombshell, it's all going to depend on if Rotator got its discs fixed. If that didn't happen, then obviously I'd lean toward Bombshell. Rotator is not as strong of a robot without that disc configuration, and clearly it showed in its first fight, losing to I believe SawBlaze. So yeah, so unless it got that straightened out, I don't see how Rotator is going to beat Bombshell either. I think Bombshell will bounce back in a big way. So I'm going to mark these picks that I'm making. So I'm going Cobalt, Bombshell. Then the battle of the rookies with Nelly the Ellie bot going against Rainbow. Obviously, being a pony fan, I like Rainbow's concept. I think it's very interesting. So I'll have to go with them. I mean, for gosh sakes, their name is Team Unicorn. Quantum going up against Lockjaw. As great as Donald Hudson is, Quantum has just impressed me so much this season with that first fight against Blacksmith. I'm going to have to go Quantum on that one. Speaking of, I think Kraken's going to beat Blacksmith tonight. As I've mentioned, Hammerbots just suck. They clearly do. So I'm going to go Kraken there. Endgame going up against Ribot is really interesting. If Ribot, being a modular bot, can really do anything, but against the Endgame in that design, I don't know. I mean, Endgame is very tricky because it seems to mess it up. But then again, I haven't seen much from Ribot yet to say, oh, this is a great robot. So I'm going to pick Endgame on that one. And then the main event with Tombstone going up against SawBlaze, this is really going to be a real, I think it's going to be a really good main event tonight. Obviously, Tombstone with that blade, we know what it's capable of. We know what it can do. We know it's tough. We know it's strong. But SawBlaze, Jameson Go has been so impressive with SawBlaze. This one's just really tough for me to pick. But you know what? I'm hoping Rick goes down tonight. I'm going to pick SawBlaze tonight. I think he pulls it off. I'd like to see that happen. I really genuinely would. I really hope that does happen tonight. So again, just so to recap that again, my picks: Cobalt, Bombshell, Rainbow, Quantum, Kraken, Endgame, SawBlaze, and for the bonus fight, because I like his look and I want to see him fight so well, and I think he could surprise, I'm going to take Foxtrot actually to stun Death Roll on Science Channel on Wednesday. I'm hoping that happens. All right, so we're about 6 minutes away from tonight's episode kicking off. We're just showing now in Discovery the last week's episode, the main event right now between Bite Force and Yeti. Again, I was surprised that this went the full 3 minutes. That was mostly because, though, Yeti's fork kept getting caught in Bite Force's forks on the front. So I thought at one point it was going to be like a situation with Quantum and Blacksmith, where Quantum's teeth got caught in Blacksmith's armor, and they would have to like separate them. Like it happened like twice. So I thought they would have to like separate him or something, but that never happened. And Yeti was just really never in much control in this fight. So just a little bit. There we go. Yeah, their driving issues were also very prevalent, although Paul Ventimiglia really knows how to drive. So I don't know if amazing is really the word, but it was certainly something. Yeah, Yeti even knew it was ugly. The Bite Force just did a lot better with damage, a lot more better with control.
And you can see right there that the forks chain on
the chain just completely broke off. Yeah, so clearly Bite Force did a lot more in the damage perspective, the damage category.
Still able to use them to his advantage by getting them locked into the body of Bite Force and pushing it around the arena. But Bite Force is just so versatile.
No, Bite Force is. That's why he's won 2 out of the last 3 giant nuts. That's why he's so strong.
And yes, it can roll on the inside, even with Yeti. The results from the judges are in.
Yeah, we figured this would.
We have a unanimous.
Yeah, and it was unanimous, and I figured it would be. So. Paul's like, oh, we got it? Okay, good. Paul is so like level-headed, like he's just very, very focused.
Man, what a match. That was pretty dominant, Paul.
That wasn't very dominant in my opinion. They were pretty evenly matched, and the robots really tough. We were able to damage part of their weapon, pick off their lifters, and their drive was having a problem at the end, but we were having some drive problems in the middle.
Yes,
so
you
really
were.
Tough match.
So do you think you were trying to get the finish there, or you thought you should finish someone like it?
We were attempting to, but this is a brand new version of our robots. The spare from last year, so it may have some teething issue we got to work out. But my teammates are really good in the bit. They're going to fix it up. We're going to have it working better for the next match.
Can you win this thing again?
Our team is prepared to go all the way. That's what we're here for. We've been working all year preparing. We're ready to do it.
Another impressive victory, man. Congrats. Greg, man, you brought it again. You brought another durable block. There were some great exchanges in there. Are you happy with what happened up there?
I mean, yeah, you should be just disappointed in that, you know. Yeah, he knows how good Bite Force is, and he knows what it's so. Yeah, Yeti shouldn't get too disappointed after losing. You know, you lose to a bot like Bite Force. You know, you got nothing to be too disappointed about. You know, drawing him first out of the box, that's tough. But hey, he went the full 3 minutes, so you can't be too upset about that. Drop the camera just a little bit. There we go. Not too crazy though. Right, and yeah, Chris is right there. There's such a thing as a good loss, and that's certainly a good loss. So nothing for Yeti to be upset about. You know, you draw a 2-time champ first. You go the full 3 minutes, and you know.
But tonight was all about rookie robots announcing
yes, a lot of good rookies showed up last week. But tonight's going to be more of a veteran night. You know, aside from the 2 that are facing each other, this is more tonight going to be more about ones we've already seen so far this season, and more of the veterans. So.
Is just as devastating in person as I thought it would be, and honestly, it's going to be hard for anyone to beat them this season.
I have to say, for me, the best spot of the night, hands down, is Jake Ewart and Hydra.
Yeah, Hydra certainly made a statement last week, for sure.
Because seeing Hydra send free shipping through the air like that.
Oh, for sure. I mean, not as strong as Bronco, but certainly very darn close. Certainly.
So that'll do it for us for this evening for Jennings App. And my man Kenny Corey. I'm Chris Roach. We'll see you next time on BattleBots.
All right. Let's get into tonight's action, baby. Hello, Chris and Kenny. Literally electrifying.
UFC legend and our fight analyst Kenny Corey.
Thanks, Chris. I'm so fired up for tonight's battles. If I was sitting down, I would be on the edge of my seat right now.
Oh, okay. Edge of my seat? Okay.
All kinds of weapons, teams from all over the globe. We got frogs, we got birds, we got mythical creatures. The whole night is like a destructive robotic grab bag of awesome.
Very well said, Kenny.
I mean, just look at tonight's jam-packed fight card. Right out of the gate, the bot that has everyone quaking.
Cobalt.
The deadly British spinner that nearly pushed Sub-Zero into early retirement.
Pretty much.
Facing off against Al Rucker and
Going up against Duck, that's going to be a challenge. I mean, it's going to be a challenge for Cobalt, but I think Cobalt can rise up to that. That spinner is just lethal. Duck is very durable, don't get me wrong, but man, that's going to be a test. And Quantum.
Quantum. That one killer canine pierced right through the armor of Blacksmith like a tin can.
Yes, it did.
Safe to say, a lot of builders probably had a little stab of fear seeing that, but
yeah, and again, I was so wrong for not having Quantum on the list of my top 10 most intriguing rookies. I apologize to Quantum's team.
In the first night against Tombstone.
We've also got the college kids, RoboTs,
Rock and Endgame.
Toad, with New Zealand's finest, Endgame.
After a strong showing last year,
Endgame has its kill count on its bot. Wow, that's interesting.
His team of Kiwi killers are ready to light up the box with that vertical spin.
And head for the hills, Mom. There's trouble brewing in tonight's main event. No name strikes more fear in the hearts of men and women and robots if they had a heart.
Then Tombstone. That always gets the crowd going. SawBlaze.
Someone's going down in a blaze of glory. We're more on the main event. Let's go to Jenny Taft.
All right, guys. Everyone in the pits is wondering when we will see Jameson goes new heavier SawBlaze.
Ooh.
We're not going to see it used against Tombstone, and that's
Aww.
a little too heavy, and he needs to use some extra.
Oh, that's a valid point. So
protection, and then we get to Raid Buildings. Well, we're talking about Tombstone here, and there's really nothing that he's going to do differently that SawBlaze and Jameson will not be expecting. But what I can tell you, he's going to try to rip that wedge right off, and he doesn't want to take a lot of time to do it.
obviously not. No, Ray's going to go in for the kill right away. He wants the kill shots. Gosh, I would love to see SawBlaze do that. All right. Are you ready? Oh, yeah. It's robot fighting time. I almost forgot to record it for AppleDash.
No flight.
Duck. I love how it's just Hal by himself. Yep. Yep. So he's got that lifter, so that makes Duck so dangerous.
This bot's now green. Blah, blah, blah. It's gonna kill you. It's
Cobalt. Yes, it does. That I mean, its first fight was any indication. Cobalt looks very, very tough. So, like I said, I know Duck can take a lot, but I'm leaning toward Cobalt in this one. I really am. I was so impressed by Cobalt in its first fight.
Against Cobalt, it's similar to other spinners. We're just going to ram their weapon as many times as we can. They're the kind of robot we like to fight. Vicious, violent spinners. So Duck needs to show that Duck can do what Duck can do. We're going to use the same.
Fair enough. Well said.
Against Sub-Zero. It's got a nice cutting edge, so we're hoping it'll do some damage and fly into their armor.
Yeah, Cobalt's got to do something in order to have any chance, but I think it will. You know, I know that, like I said, Duck's durability is its big selling point, but I just feel like Cobalt is going to go right in and try to do as much damage as it can. So
is going to force them to test the outer limits of their reliability and rely more on strategy than brute force. And what there's going to be a lot of big hits in this one.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of big hits in this one. For sure. For sure. All right. First fight of the night. Two, one, here we go. All right, slowly feel each other out at first. Yep. Oh, I can hear that disc spinning on Cobalt. Oh, come on. Go for it. Well, there you go. Okay, Duck's trying to get under him. Duck's twisting him around. Oh, Duck's trying to spin around. Oh, but there's Cobalt. A nice little shot. Oh! Big toss in the air from Cobalt. Woo! That's a flying duck. Whoa! Duck's just getting thrown around the box. Woo-hoo! I mean, yeah, the durability, but whoa! Whoa! Cobalt's just, whoa! Just shoving him around. I understand Duck's durable, but his lifter's completely upside down. Whoa! This is what I expected. Just big shot after big shot from Cobalt. Whoa! Cobalt is just lethal. Oh, there goes the face. There goes the face. Oh, it's gone. Around the box. Oh, man. And how Duck's still moving. Oh, my gosh. Oh, man. That is intense. I mean, yeah, this is probably going to go the full 3 minutes because of Duck's durability, but Cobalt's dominating this. Oh, another flip. No kidding. Oh, no. Oh, no. Cobalt just got stuck. Oh, it's stuck. Are you kidding me right now? No! Oh my gosh, Duck's gonna somehow win this because Cobalt got stuck. Oh my goodness. Wow. I can't believe this. Wow. Duck wins by knockout because Cobalt got stuck. Wow, that is unbelievable. I know expect the unexpected might be the motto of Big Brother. Screw that. Expect the unexpected is the motto of BattleBots because that was completely unexpected. Cobalt was dominating this match from start to that point, and then it just got stuck. Wow, I can't believe that.
But this is what Duck does. It survives. And then Cobalt fell victim to its own ground-scraping wedge, caught an edge on the floor, and all of a sudden...
Wow, yeah, just got caught in the floor and it loses like that. Unbelievable. Wow, I'm stunned by that result. That is a stunner.
That was pretty outrageous.
And that was wild. One of the craziest fights I've ever seen. But be honest, did you think you were going to make it out of the round there?
Cobalt dominates, but loses by getting stuck in the floor. I just,
Did you see what it did to me?
yeah, we all saw what it did to you, man. And wow, I can't believe that. What a way to start the night, like with that. That is unbelievable.
Here with Team Cobalt, you guys built an amazing bot yourself. This is an offensive weapon that we haven't seen. What's your assessment of this weapon?
Well, first, I just want to say that's an awesome tough bot that Hal has there. I think he collected more air miles then than we did on the way over here. But
Yes, for sure.
Very resilient. I think just in the end we got stuck on the floor there, so it sucks to go out that way. But
It does. That's a sucky way to lose a fight. That's a sucky way to lose a battle. I would be PO'd. Like I applaud them for being so nice to Kenny in the interview because I would be PO'd. There's Duck's Bill. 10 airborne hits from the bot that won because the other bot got stuck in the floor. Anything can happen in BattleBots. Unbelievable.
Even if it's a one-sided fight this way, you're never done in BattleBots.
There you go.
That is the beauty of BattleBots. You can't count anybody.
So
No.
how strong a contender does this make Duck?
Listen, I think Duck could potentially go all the way. The fact that it was able to withstand all of that punishment,
Yeah,
I
and
gotta
still
say,
go.
Cobalt. I mean, Cobalt could go all the way as well.
There's no question about it. So Duck improves to 2-0. Cobalt falls to
1-1. As long as they keep getting stuck in the floor. Good grief. That is incredible. Rotator and Bombshell coming up next. Wow, I'm stunned. I'm still stunned by that. I'm probably gonna be stunned all episode because that was just unbelievable. Like how one-sided that was. That Cobalt was just dominating so much, hit after hit, launching Duck in the air, and even ripping that front right off. And then it still loses because it gets caught in the floor. That's such a painful way to lose a fight. Wow. But again, it goes to show the resiliency of Duck. And I said that was the only chance that Duck was going to have, being resilient enough to take all those shots and apparently also somehow get lucky because that's exactly what happened. Hi, Jackster. Welcome to the stream. So, yeah, that was just, oh, you're new here. Okay, so you were with us 2 weeks ago. Okay, cool. Good to have you. Just searched up BattleBots Live. Nice. Well, good. Well, glad you found this one. Really glad. This is just the second time we've done this. I just started. Just got here a minute. Okay. Yeah, we just did this 2 weeks ago. So it's new for us too. So glad you're here. Just a stunning first fight and a stunning result as Cobalt was just bringing all those shots but again the resiliency of Hal Rucker's bot, the job that Duck did, very, very impressive. So you were going for Cobalt too. So was I. I picked Cobalt too. I thought that he would do enough damage to pull it off, but again, just a tough break, just a bad way to lose by having his own weapon get stuck in the floor. That's a painful way to lose a fight. So yeah, it's certainly tough, but like they said, they see Duck as a contender, of course, with that resiliency, but they still see Cobalt as someone that could also, go very far because of that weapon and how strong it is. So that was just two really good bots going up against each other, and somebody, unfortunately, one of them had to lose, and it was unfortunate that it was like that for Cobalt. But again, it goes to show just how tough of a bot Duck truly is, and going through all that punishment and still being able to drive and just the way that it ended. Wow, that was just a good first fight. That was just a great way to kick off the night. So we got Rotator and Bombshell up next, and I said in this one, I said it before the episode started, that it's stop Duck abuse. Yeah, Duck did take a lot of abuse. Yes, it did. Yes, but hey, still powered through it and still won, even with its wedge completely sheared off. So still won the fight. So Rotator and Bombshell, I said with this one that if Rotator is, the big thing for Rotator is if those discs work, because we saw it the first time around, the discs broke and it didn't have that on its configuration. So if it got that fixed and now it's going to work this time around, that's going to be key against a bot like Bombshell. Right, and in my pick, I did pick Bombshell because just based on the fact of what we've seen so far from both bots, because we don't know yet if Rotator's discs are fixed yet. So I think that's the only way that Rotator has a chance. Clearly, it's not as strong a robot without that double disc configuration. So I think I would lean right now toward Bombshell. But you never know. You never know in these fights what's going to happen. And I saw on BattleBots Update that he mentioned that there was going to be a lot of surprises this season, and we're certainly seeing it so far in some of these fights. So that is for sure. All right, we are back.
Rotator and Bombshell, who each made the round of 16 a
Yep.
season ago.
Both made the round of 16. That's right. That's right. And you don't want to be 0-2, obviously.
They got pounded by Duck, knocked out in less than a minute. They looked shell-shocked.
Huh, literally.
Victor Soto, he's not too concerned. Sure, he didn't want a loss, but his bot went the full 3 minutes against SawBlaze.
That's true. Rotator did go the full 3 minutes with SawBlaze. That is true, without its discs. So
for this match, to find out what he's got cooking, Jay Taft caught up with Victor in the pits.
All right, Victor, really.
I joined in 2006. Yes, yeah, I've been a YouTuber for a long time. Yes, yep, I've been doing old accounting meant to say. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of things on YouTube, Jackster. I've been doing a lot of different things, a lot of different videos and subjects. So yeah, I've been a YouTuber for quite a while. Yes, but I've done a lot of different projects. It's been fun. But now I do this now. I do blind reactions of My Little Pony episodes. I do my bi-weekly web series. So yeah, I do a lot of different things. So, but it's fun. It's fun to do.
Because they were going to use reverting spinning configuration. I think everyone by this point knows that we're weak against it. So the only way we can really counter that is by getting underneath.
So is Rotator going to use those discs?
So fixing that, get more of an edge for this fight.
Do I have an editing software? No, unfortunately, I do not. I really don't do a whole lot of editing. Most of my streams I do live, so I'm not big on editing. I wish I could, believe me, and I wish I could afford it, but that's why I like to do the live stuff, so I don't have to do a whole lot of tweaking with it.
It's going to be a bad day for Victor Soto.
We like to have a whole lot of fun around here at BattleBots.
I like the live stuff better because it's more spontaneous. It's more spontaneous, more off the cuff. So
Take it away.
that's why I always like the live stream. So Adobe Spark for mobile is free. Okay. I might have to look into that. Thanks for the suggestion.
Complete with throttle service. Clear the dance floor for Rotator.
Okay, Rotator has the blade configuration tonight. It is not okay. So those discs clearly still aren't fixed on Rotator. So it's got the blade in front. So it makes me wonder if they'll ever bring him in for the competition. It makes me wonder. Gonna head to my TV and watch. Cool, Jackster. Absolutely. Bombshell. Oh, that spinner's bigger, I think. I think the spinner's a little bit bigger on it tonight. Just a little bit. It's got the more square wedge in the front there. Oh no, that's the normal one. It just looks bigger. It's bigger on TV, or it just looks a little bit bigger. So, like I said, I'm leaning Bombshell in this one because again, Rotator, even though it's got the one blade tonight, I still think it's a lot more lethal with the discs. Since it still doesn't have those discs, I worry about it. So.
Whether we get under him or he is under us, he's a solid spinner, but I think we're more solid. So
no, I think Bombshell is more solid. I do. I think Bombshell is definitely the more solid bot here. Simon says, "Bring out the kill saws." They only activate during the. So. Yeah, you do not want to lose this fight. You do not want to be 0-2 if you're one of these bots right now. Nice energy there from Rotator's team. I like that. Bombshell looks cool and kind of like Cobalt. Yeah, I do. I do like Bombshell's design. I do. I think Cobalt Spinner's a little bit more, got some more juice to it, but I do. I agree. I do like Bombshell's design. I do. I agree with that. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Oh, Bombshell trying to come in right away, but Rotator's driving away. Bombshell's coming in for the kill. Oh, big hits early. Oh, Bombshell's just grinding into Rotator. Big sparks early. Oh, did Rotator's chains fall off? I thought something came off a Rotator there. I don't know. I couldn't tell. Big hits. That blade is trying to get into Bombshell too. Whoa! Big hit from Rotator. Oh, that shook Bombshell up. Did that knock it out? Oh, that hit might have knocked Bombshell out. Wow! One big shot and done. Oh, wow. Oh, he's going to keep playing with it. He's just going to keep hitting it. Yeah, just let it die. Just let him die. Wow, what a win for Rotator. Wow. Back to back, I'm stunned. Wow, I did not expect that from Rotator. Bombshell was laying the smack down again early, but that one big shot from Rotator just ended Bombshell. Wow. Wow. Well, Bombshell's struggles continue. No, Bombshell didn't have an answer for the first 20 seconds. And Rotator got the side and with one big shot, took it out. Wow. Huge win for Victor Soto and Rotator.
Victor Soto from Team Rotator. Man, you came back and you got the win. Give us a breakdown.
Wow.
We didn't really know what to expect. We've been really weak against vertical spinners in the past. So
Yes, you have.
But I had a strategy. It's just
Bombshell looks like he cared more about cosmetics. That very well may be true, even though its spinner is somewhat strong. Clearly, maybe you're right. Clearly, they, with that, clearly that blade from Rotator just hit it in the right spot and ended it. So yeah, I can certainly see that. Skirt armor is what they called it. But it just pounded right through it and made it look like nothing.
Still feeling it. Well, we look forward to another fight from Rotator.
Absolutely. Great win for Rotator. Great to keep its hopes alive. Disappointing, obviously, for Bombshell again.
If your Rotator, that blade worked to perfection. Yeah, without a doubt. I mean, they are a bot to contend with. They made some great adjustments.
No, they did. I applaud Victor Soto's team for the adjustment.
If you're in and what do you do back there?
Again, the inconsistency of Bombshell continues. They're in a tough spot.
The
So
inconsistency.
now you got to think.
The bot won one fight last year and somehow snuck into the top 16 on a robbery because Duck should have been there. Then somehow surprised Tombstone, and then of course lost the next fight because they used so much energy against Tombstone.
This is to be our most colorful fight of the night. It's Rainbow versus Nelly the AppleDash.
Ah, yes, the two rookies going at it next. Nelly the AppleDash and Rainbow, the colorful fights. That one should be very entertaining as well. But I mean, inconsistency. I don't know if that's the word I'd use there, Kenny Florian, to describe Bombshell, because I mean, Bombshell had the one good year where it got to the final in impressive fashion. Then lost to Tombstone in that final. And then it's like, as a wild, and granted, they got there as a wild card, mind you. And then they somehow get in last year, pull off the upset, and then, of course, proceed to get smoked the next fight, as expected. I mean, I wouldn't call the word inconsistency. I would call it just continuing struggles, because outside of that, outside of winning a Rumble that I think they had no business winning, or the last chance Rumble, and then pulling off a surprise for the ages, aside from that, Bombshell has not been a great robot. Aside from the that and the impressive run, it's been lately. It's been struggles. So I wouldn't say inconsistency. I wouldn't call it that. I would say recent struggles is the words that I would use. But and it came out swinging early. It clearly, Bombshell wanted to land the big hits early. It clearly wanted to get into Rotator, try to make a move. Rotator, though, of course, with its good driving ability, was not going to have that. And then it did lay some big hits down, but then Rotator just found the right spot, and with that blade, just boom, just got in there, made the big contact, and good night. That was it. So yeah, first two fights in, and I'm surprised with these first two results. Obviously, I did not see either of them coming. So this has been very surprising thus far for sure. But again, good. Apparently, Rotator can win a fight without the discs. I didn't think that was possible, but clearly it can. Clearly it can. So yeah, we're going to see two rookies in this next one. We saw a lot of the rookies last week. Not as many this week, but we're going to see a couple here with Nelly the AppleDash and Rainbow in this one. So with their colorful designs. So this should be interesting. And again, with me, I like the Rainbow name. I like that. I'm leaning toward Rainbow only because of the fact that I like the name. That's really the only reason why I'm picking them, because we haven't seen either of them yet. So that's the only reason why I'm picking them and leaning that way. So I got to get one right tonight, right? I feel like I got to get at least one. Like I did so well picking 2 weeks ago. I got like 5 out of the 7 right or something like that, or last week. I think it was either last week or the week before. And now it's like, now I'm starting off 0 for 2 here. So I hope to get at least one of these right.
Yeah, that's my middle name.
So
Mary.
So here's hoping. here's hoping I get it right.
What?
So this has been good. This has been a good, surprising couple fights to start us off, and and here's hoping that it continues. Of course, the fight after this with Quantum will be big to see, going up against Donald Hudson and Lockjaw. That'll be a big one too. Because like they said, everyone in the pits is talking about Quantum and that tooth and how it just pierces armor like it's nothing. So that'll be very, very intriguing as well.
Let's make sure we do the same thing on the next one.
But yeah, this next one again, I'm only leaning Rainbow because of the name. and Nelly the Ellie bot. There's got to be an interesting story behind the name of that bot. I think there has to be. There has to be an interesting story behind that name. Again, I mentioned this before, but I love how Adam Savage got his own show after Mythbusters ended. I love that. Oh, what is this? Oh, new season of Fast and Loud. Okay. So that'll be cool too. All right, we are back.
All right, Kenny, we are back on BattleBots Fight Night. Coming up later tonight, we're going to see Quantum back in action.
Yep.
Taking out Lockjaw. Their debut had all the builders buzzing. So Jenny's checking in with the Cooper brothers. And their
All right, we're checking in on Quantum too. Nice.
Thanks, guys. I've gotten a closer look at the aftermath of one of the most interesting fights this season.
For sure.
Quantum is a hydraulic crusher with an AR-500 steel tooth.
Ooh.
In the fight, Blacksmith went with their own AR-500 steel top armor, but it was no match for Quantum's fight.
No. Literally got stuck in it. 22 tons of force from Quantum.
The rules say to let go of a bite after 30 seconds.
But they
tooth's
couldn't.
armor were stuck so tightly
They couldn't.
that Quantum's jaw lifted all 250 pounds of Blacksmith off the floor and held it there for the unconventional victory. With their second fight coming up, I talked to Quantum's builders, brothers Grant and James Cooper, to find out more.
So it looks like they've shifted from 2 teeth down to 1, maybe, in this fight.
Yeah. And we need to figure out why that happened.
So every material that we crush reacts differently. So aluminium, which lots of machines here use for armor, it tends to slice through nice and cleanly, and then it just drops back off through the weight of the robot. And then you've got the AR-500 armor plating that uses the same material now using.
A lot of teams.
A lot of teams use that.
That's
Okay.
a really hard, tough material. So when
But
it pierces
you
through,
shattered, you
and it
pierced
cracks
right
its
through
way
it.
it splinters, and that's where you get the barbs that really dig in the teeth. And that's not coming off.
Kenny, this is something that we have not seen from bots over the years.
I want to do a
Yeah,
little
they had to
experiment here
physically
where we
be
can actually
separated.
Show off.
That's crazy.
Yeah, well, we've got the materials here, the aluminium and the armor plating, so
Okay.
you should give them a try.
I'd love to see. I will put my glasses on.
Yes, safety first. Yes. There you go, Jenny. There you go.
Get this in position.
Okay.
I
so we're
love
gonna
these
start
pit
with
segments. I love that they're doing this thing.
Aluminum is light metal that builders use for top armor when they don't have to defend against hammers or crushers that attack from above. This allows them to distribute.
All right, so this is aluminum that they're doing first with Quantum and that tooth.
Okay.
That's accuracy.
Okay. All right. It's extremely scary.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Very.
It
Whoa!
wasn't even hard.
Like a knife through butter.
How much power did you use?
Nothing. Nothing. And just boom, right through. 2%.
Not even hard.
Wow. And all the way through.
Look under the top there, you see how it's sort of curled back
Yeah,
behind.
yeah, yeah.
Oh my gosh. It curled it back.
I believe that's what one can use.
That thing is scary.
Blacksmith has a set of armor with that same material as well.
But everyone's adjusting.
So
Oh
this
my
Blacksmith
gosh.
probably would have been better off.
How are you going to beat Quantum? Seriously. Donald Hudson, what are you going to do against that?
Wasn't that bad.
Good grief.
The way that the robots it'll open up that
It'll
hole.
open up.
I can only imagine how it's going to do against the stronger stuff.
It's not peel.
It peels it.
That's not.
Good grief.
So this is the same armor that Blacksmith used.
Wow. Okay, so this is the same stuff that Blacksmith had.
It's like feeble bad.
Okay, yeah, so I would certainly.
Oh my gosh.
You don't want me to do this one? You're gonna keep it?
Yeah, yeah. Please don't let Jenny do it. Yeah, just let the professionals. Oh my gosh.
There was such a difference in the
Oh
noise
my
and
goodness.
The initial.
You could hear it load up and then go bang.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could hear that. Oh, yikes. You have to literally hammer it out.
It's the way the
That's how stuck it got.
Steel plates works. when it went down and you heard that pop, that's what it's doing every step of the way. It's not cutting cleanly.
Oh my goodness.
You put your finger in, and it just digs in. Can't mix it back out.
Okay. Quantum's future opponents have a real dilemma. They could use
Yeah, they do.
but we're suffering the same fate as
Blacksmith.
Or gamble with softer armor, allowing them a quick escape and a chance to give Quantum a kick in the teeth. Tonight, Quantum is facing Donald Hudson and Lockjaw's more dangerous weapon. The Cooper brothers are confident in their steel tooth crusher, but they will make one adjustment for tonight.
Oh.
If we were them, we'd be changing the armor because the last thing you want is to be hit and then get
And then it's over. In terms of preparing for your next fight, what are you guys going to be thinking about?
Well, we had some problems with the chains in the blacksmith fight.
Ah, okay, so they had
Somehow
chain
came
problems.
off, so we're going to put some chain guards on there to make sure that's all.
That's
okay.
understandable.
We're gonna
That's a good
polish the
idea.
teeth, put some grease on
I
there.
was going to say,
Grease helps. but-
yeah, a little polish.
Yeah.
Give it a
Good.
floss.
Good,
Make it
little
together.
polish. Oh, it's been fun to watch you guys.
Thank you very much.
Good luck.
Wow.
Can't wait to see that crusher back in action.
Nor can I. Woo-wee. Donald Hudson, you got your hands full. That's going to be a challenge and a half. Oh, wait. Is Nelly the Ellie bot a hammer bot? I think it's got a hammer. Well, that tells me all I need to know right there, too, because as I've said multiple times on here how disappointing the hammer bots have been. So, yeah, that's another reason for me to lean toward Rainbow with that blade, because the hammer bots have not done well in BattleBots. But if tonight's surprises have already any indication, if the surprises keep coming, that means Nelly the Ellie bot will probably win. That means Lockjaw will somehow find a way to beat Quantum. This is like surprise night so far. This is like the surprise of surprises. And of course, the surprise of surprises would then be in the main event if SawBlaze beat Tombstone. So that would just be the capper of the surprise night of surprises. So that would certainly be, no pun intended, by the way, to the MLP episode. But gosh, yeah, that would be something. Gosh, Quantum. Why did I look past Quantum? Like when I was looking at the top rookies this season, and I posted my top 10 list of rookies to watch, why did I bypass Quantum? I'm not sure why I looked past it. I don't know if I just didn't notice that tooth in that armor or what have you, or was just looking more like at the design of the bot than its weapon. But that thing is scary. That can do so much damage. My goodness. What are bots going to do? And Jenny made the comment. She mentioned, yeah, you can take the risk and you can still use the same armor, but you run the risk of that happening to you like it did to Blacksmith, or you can do the alternative, which is use the lighter, the softer, aluminum armor, and hope not to get bitten, but then try to outdrive him or take a hard enough shot to where you disable Quantum that way. Because that's really the only way any bot is going to beat Quantum. If you avoid being bitten by that tooth, you've got to outdrive it, and you've got to find a way to just disable it with so many hits. So that's going to be the only way that a bot's going to be able to beat Quantum. So, and Donald Hudson is a great driver. Let's be honest with ourselves. Let's not kid ourselves. Donald Hudson, with all that experience that he has with Lockjaw and the other bots that he's had over the years in BattleBots, he is one of the best drivers in the sport. Let's not kid ourselves. But going up against a bot like that, he's going to have a really solid strategy if he wants to take down Quantum. So certainly anything can and will happen for sure. But but in this next one, though, this is the only time we're going to see the rookies. Well, not all the rookies, but this version we're going to see two rookies go against each other tonight. So that's what we'll see with this next one. Again, we haven't seen these bots yet this season, so first time we've seen them. And that's the only two bots that we haven't seen yet. Everyone else so far on tonight's fight card we've seen already this season. So This will be the first first time we've seen either Nelly the Ellibot or Rainbow in action. So yeah, this has been good. It's been surprising, but it's been some good fights. It's been really, really good fights, and I love that segment with Quantum just to show just how strong that tooth is for sure. So good stuff. Good stuff for sure.
Estimating. We thought that was crazy. So we made our own watch company.
Again, if you're just tuning in and just wondering again where my partner is tonight, my partner in crime is my best friend tonight. He's out with the wife tonight, so he's not on the stream this week. Hopefully, he will be on next week. Here's to hoping for next week's stream. So, because it's always more fun when him and I are together doing an episode. So, but I don't mind holding down the fort solo in this one. Oh, my best friend. Yeah, my best friend is the one I do a lot of other videos and content with. So, yeah, he lives right next door to me. So.
Rainbow from Russia. Let's start with Nelly, led by Sarah Malian. I love her personality. She's a former
So here we go. We're back with Nelly the Ellibot and Rainbow.
Experience with engineering or robot fighting.
Nice to see another female leader in BattleBots, by the way, with Nelly the Ellibot. Always good to see the females come out. My best friend is not supporting making videos. Oh, that's a bummer, Jackster. That's disappointing. That's frustrating. You don't have that support from your friend. That's unfortunate. Well, you know what? I think you should keep doing what you love. If you love making videos, keep doing it. You know, it's unfortunate you don't have a support system. They have school in the way. Oh, okay. Well, that's an understandable reason. That's understandable. You know, school can't take up a lot of time, so that's understandable.
Farouk, take it away.
All right, 2 rookies going head to head. You have it in the way also. Stuff can happen, you know, but you take the time that you do have, and you know, if you have any time, then yeah, do what you love. You know, do what you love. Education is important. It is important. I agree with that 100%. I can totally agree with you. I totally agree with that. Nelly the Ellibot, I gotta admit, is very adorable. I love the face. I love the cuteness of the design. I will say that much.
And the blue square from Russia, meet the new kid on the Eastern Bloc. It's a portion of nature.
So this is like Australia against Russia. Okay.
But hey, what can you do? It's
Rainbow. Team Unicorn.
The strategy is to go head-to-head right from the start. They don't expect that Nelly the Ellibot is actually going to be able to do much damage. They're going to try and make sure that they're always facing Nelly the Ellibot so that any sort of contact between the 2 robots will.
So you got the bar spinner going up against the wedge.
Like Rainbow, probably the most dangerous thing for us is if they catch the back end of our wedge. We're going to probably box rush them if we can as soon as the fight starts, so that they can't get their
Going head on head right away. I like it. I like it.
Wedge, and more wedge. It's going to be your fist in my face.
It's going to be your fist, my face. I love it. I love it. I love the confidence from these rookies. I love that. I love seeing that. I love seeing that confidence.
Matchup of a pair of teams visiting the States for the first time.
Nice.
Team Unicorn from Russia taking on Nelly the Ellibot from Great Britain.
Oh, Great Britain, not Australia. Okay, my bad. Sorry. Great Britain versus Russia. So accents, always tricky. All right. Nod the head. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Here they come. Rainbow spinning up. Trying to get on that backside. Oh, there's a hit. There's a hit right in the back. Right in the back of Nelly the Ellie bot. Rainbow trying to get that spinner on the shot. Oh, big chunk off there of Nelly. The eye. Oh, it's missing an eyeball. Yeah, what's up with those eyes? They're gone. Whoa! Oh! Oh! Big chunk out of Nelly the Ellie bot. I can hear that bar on Rainbow. Oh, it's fast. Boom! Whoa! It's done. Nelly the Ellie bot is done. It's done. It is done. Rainbow wins. Oh, that's just carnage and a half. Wow. Well, I got one right. There's my one. There at least is my one that I got right. One. Knockouts. Yes, Rainbow destroyed it. Yes, it did. That was a dominant affair. That wasn't even close. There was no way that Rainbow was going to lose that fight. Just shot after shot after shot. Boom. And once it took the first chunk off, it just said, you know what? I'm just going to keep hitting that same spot. Boom. And chunk after chunk. And just destroyed it. I would give Rainbow a pat on the back if I could. I would too. I totally would too, Jackster. I would too. Absolutely. I would too. I'd say that bot is one to watch. Absolutely. I totally agree. Oh, man. It's a good design. That blade is no joke. That's another rookie to watch. Nicely done. Absolutely.
How far can you go with this tournament?
Far.
They will try to get as far as they can get in this competition.
All right, congratulations, man. Well done.
Absolutely. Well, that's an impressive way to start. That's an impressive way to start it off.
I thought that went really well.
Not really.
You were very nervous, obviously, heading into this one.
My legs are still jelly as well.
Are you going to be able to rebuild your bot?
We hope so. We'll be back and we'll be bonking.
All right, well done. Take care.
But they'll be back in bonking. Well, here's hoping. But boy, yeah, you have a lot of repairs to do. Yeah, Nelly's going to have a lot of repairs to do. That's just the felt.
Oh, man. That was just
Carnage. It was carnage.
But it was a little hard to watch.
Yes, fun to watch, but hard to watch. That's a good way of putting it, Chris. Yeah. Yes, it is.
And let's give Sarah a whole lot of credit. I mean, this was her dream to make it over here. She raised a ton of money. You guys should give her a huge round of applause just for you getting out there. I don't know if they can rebuild that. I hope so.
Yeah, that's gonna take a long repair session for sure.
Congratulations to Team Unicorn and Rainbow, because they are now undefeated. All right, Donald Hudson has had
Coming up next, Quantum and Lockjaw.
So Jenny spent some time with him over the pits as he gears up for tonight's fight.
Yeah, Donald, how are you going to manage Quantum?
Really the only damage I took. Seriously? Last one. These are the first two hits that sent him flying.
Wow.
What we do is we put a hard face material. Which
We didn't take much damage from Tombstone at all. That aside from the wheels, that's quite surprising.
So you got to take their energy and try and use it against them. That's actually all of the tricks in BattleBots. Is to look at your opponent and say, you know.
I mean, Donald Hudson's not wrong. This is why he's one of the best in the business.
Yeah, you try to do that.
One of the veterans of the sport. Literally.
What's the plan of attack today?
So today we have a robot that is a crusher. And
Yep.
its crushing ability is enough to go through electronics.
I can't believe what I'm saying.
Yeah, clearly, Quantum can do that. Clearly.
We'll be putting on some pretty heavy, thick armor and some of the more vital components, and it'll really be a really difficult driving one.
we're ready for all of it. I'll fight my way right back past this Tombstone fight. If I have to, I'll see you in the finals.
All right. Can't wait to see you next.
Thank you so much.
You're going to have to outdrive him, and you're going to have to do enough shots to just disable Quantum completely. Clearly.
That is the right call because that fight is coming up next.
Lockjaw is going to have to have like the perfect fight. Like clearly, he's going to have the perfect strategy, the perfect drive, just everything to go right. Or like what happened to Cobalt tonight, just a stroke of luck, just something that happened to Quantum completely out of left field to have any chance of winning tonight. I really firmly believe that. But so I got that one. I got Rainbow right. And only because I liked the name and the design, because we hadn't seen anything of it. But it just, that blade is just so strong. Like that was just lethal. Like shot after shot after shot till it just could not. That's the point of BattleBots. You hit enough times and eventually gets disabled, then that can happen. But wow, that at least I got that one right. But yeah, kudos to again, like Chris Rose said, kudos to Nelly the AppleDash team for just getting there with the money they had to get it to BattleBots is a huge step just to get there. But again, kudos to Rainbow as well for just dominating that fight. That was very, very impressive. Very impressive. Great way to start their season. So and like I said, here's hoping that Nelly can rebuild, but that's going to be a really, really big project for them for sure. So yeah, this next one, I'm just interested to see how Donald Hudson is going to manage a bot like Quantum. I don't know how he's going to be able to pull this off. I worry about. I've always liked Donald Hudson. I've always liked his bots. I've liked his designs. I've liked his competitive spirit, his driving ability. I love that. But I worry with this. Lockjaw always seems to get the tougher boss. Have you noticed that? He always seems to kind of get a rough draw of things, it seems like. But I don't know. But here's hoping anyway that he can have a good strategy for Quantum, because he is going to need it. He is going to need it for sure to take down a bot like Quantum with that piercing tooth or teeth plural, whatever. Because it's got two different configurations. It's got just the one, or it's got the two. So I don't know what Quantum's going to use in this fight, but certainly either way, it's still the same crushing power. It's still the same amount of force for anything. And depending on again what armor Lockjaw uses, you can't let it bite you. That's the thing. You can't. You can't let it do that, or else you're going to be in big trouble. So it was just unprecedented in that first fight with Blacksmith. Like I said, that had never happened before, where they had to like stop a fight just to separate them because they were stuck together, and then go to the judges. And of course, we knew Quantum was going to get the win because of that. But because Blacksmith really couldn't do anything at all to Quantum. But it was just so impressive. We've never seen that before. So I don't know. I don't know what. And that's why I think Quantum is going to win this one, because it's just unless Donald has the perfect strategy and the perfect match, or something unexpected happens to Quantum, I don't see how Lockjaw wins this fight. I really don't. I think that Quantum is just so strong. New season of the car show, because you gotta have the car show. All right, here we go. We are back.
No. Because I'm talking about Quantum. When we saw that bot fight for the first time,
yeah,
it had blacksmith on its teeth.
Literally. Not just figuratively, literally.
You hear the collective groan back there in the pits. Everybody was paying attention.
Yeah, everybody was paying attention to Quantum. Everybody.
We crushed too good. Sorry, you know. What are you gonna do?
All right, so tonight, facing a legend in the sport, Donald Hudson and Lockjaw.
Yes.
Now, here's the deal. First time out, there's no shame in losing to the legendary.
No shame in losing to Tombstone. No.
Hundreds of bots out there, but Donald Hudson is facing a pressure point here. If he loses, he falls to
0-2.
And
Yeah.
that's probably the only way to make it into the round of 16 is to enter the mid-season
Desperado again. Yeah, which Lockjaw had to do last season to win the Desperado to get in. So yeah.
That Desperado tournament, but Donald doesn't want to take that route this year, and to avoid that, he needs a win right here, right now.
I cannot wait to see
Somehow.
what happens. Let's take you inside the BattleBots.
Wish I could stay longer and watch Craft to go. Hey, you do what you got to do, Jackster. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. So just for spending a little bit of time, that's appreciative. Take care. Thanks for coming in.
Our guest put this world to the test. It's Quantum.
All right, here is Quantum. And they've got the double tooth tonight. So Quantum's going with those two chompers this time. Had the single against Blacksmith, but going with the two tonight. Better chance to grab a hold. That's a good strategy. I applaud that from Team Quantum.
And the blue square, when's the last time you had a tetanus vaccine? Because it's one case of robot gangrene.
Of course.
It's gonna defeat you and have you saying, now I can only wear one sock. It's Lockjaw.
Nice, Farouk. All right, Donald. What are you going to do? How are you going to take Quantum down? The heaviest spinner. It's like those heaviest forks as well. So,
whatever we can buy, hold on to. It doesn't matter whether it's the wheels, the motors, the spinner. We don't have the protection to be a cumbersome robot. We have to be a very speedy machine. So if we can win this second fight, 2 fights in a row, I think that's one big step closer to winning the Giant Nuts.
Oh, for sure.
Then I think we can beat anyone else in.
For sure, Quantum, I agree.
Obviously, is that once they get up underneath you, even if they're not crushing you, they can still carry you around and stop your attack. That weapon on this robot, the 45-pound disc, it's aggressive. It's gonna hurt. I hate to break such a beautiful robot, but I must.
No, you got to do what you got to do, Donald. You got to do it. You got to do it.
Robots activate.
All right. So Donald's going with that heaviest weapon that he has, and clearly I don't blame him for doing that against a bot like Quantum. Because again, everything has to go right for him just to win this fight. So yeah, clearly he's gonna need it for sure. Hit the button, Quantum. And looking to play spoiler. I love how they keep saying that Donald Hudson has 6 giant nuts, but only like 2 were actual championships. Tone down his credentials just a little bit. Just a little bit. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go! Oh, what happened there with Quantum? It hit something or something. No, clearly, whoa! Lockjaw, no, is not afraid of Quantum. Clearly, with that spinner. Whoa, Lockjaw trying to push Quantum around. Oh, Quantum just trying to clamp and missed him. Oh! They are still. Oh, and we're stuck for a minute. Yeah, that is rough. That is a bad strategy. Oh, Quantum smoking. Oh, there's the bad look. Oh, there's the bad luck. Oh my gosh. Wow, there it is. Oh, the surprise night continues. Oh, Lockjaw flipped him. Oh, Donald Hudson did not mess around. Oh, Lockjaw's going to do it. Wow. The night of surprises continues. Oh my goodness. What did I say? He needed the perfect moment. Quantum was smoking, and then he just decided, okay, this is my chance. I'm going in for the kill shot, and bam, flipped him right over. Wow. Unbelievable. The bot that everybody was talking about after what he did to Blacksmith, and the legend comes in and says, you know what? I'm going to silence that talk right now. Wow. Unbelievable. Boom. Oh, man. Yeah, that's a message. That's a message sent for sure. Wow. Unbelievable. Wow.
Were you feeling any pressure? I mean, you could have been 0-2 at this point. You're not.
Yeah. No, it was a needed win.
It was.
Excellent robot. I really wasn't sure how it was going to go. They were a formidable machine. It could have just killed me in one bite.
It could have.
Luckily, this time it went my way. So,
wow. Unbelievable.
All right, I'm here with Team Quantum. What happened?
We were doing all right at the start, and he got one good hit on us, and that front wedge just dropped down, got jammed underneath the machine, and it meant that we were real sort of.
Oh, okay. So the wedge got jammed underneath Quantum.
Tussle, and sadly, it didn't go our way today.
You gonna be able to fix it?
Yeah, of course.
You got off to a great start here at BattleBots. Just lost this one. You still hopeful for the future?
Yeah, well, Donald's a legend here at BattleBots. He's been driving here for many years, one of the best drivers in the sport. So to get knocked out by someone, it's good to be him. So yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Quantum's taking the right attitude. No shame in losing to a legend. Like there's no shame in that at all. For anyone to then lose to Donald Hudson and Lockjaw, that's not bad. Like, yeah, to lose to him, that's I like Quantum's attitude. That's the right attitude to take.
Donald Hudson and Lockjaw being on death's door, basically, and all of a sudden he's walking around with his chest all bumped out, his thinking, I'm back.
He's been in this situation before, and you look at the adversity he dealt with last season. If he can deal with that, he can deal with it.
For sure.
Quantum, it's always a learning experience every time you set foot in the battle box, right? So now he sees that these smaller, more agile bots, that's the way that he's going to be attacked, right?
Clearly, that's a blueprint right there to beat Quantum. Like, clearly, Donald Hudson just showed everybody that's how you do it. Like, you know.
Coming up next, Forge Fire meets a Swamp Monster as Blacksmith takes on Kraken. And later tonight, it's our main event. One of the sport's rising stars squares off against one of the baddest bombs in the solar system. It's
SawBlaze and Tombstone.
That's all coming your way on BattleBots.
Wow. So yeah, clearly Donald Hudson just gave all the teams the blueprint on how to take down Quantum. One, don't be afraid. Like, clearly, you know, be the aggressor, go after it, you know, get in there and don't be afraid of it. Just go in there and take your shots. And that's really, you know, and again, I said that it had to be the perfect thing and a stroke of luck. And that's exactly what happened, because the hit got it wedge messed up, and then it was smoking, and then when it couldn't move anymore, but then Donald Hudson was just like, no, you know what? I just can't let it be counted out. Nope, I'm going for the kill shot. And he took it and flipped it over. So clearly that was a message sent from one of the legends of the sport. And like I said, I've always liked Donald Hudson. So obviously that's a great win for him and his team to not fall into that 0-2 start and pull off that win in impressive fashion. But wow, you realize we've seen 4 knockouts. And we've seen a knockout now in every single fight tonight. We have not seen one fight yet go to the judges. That is impressive. That we haven't even seen that tonight. We've seen all knockouts so far. So, granted, some of them, by odd circumstances with Cobalt, I'm still again that's gonna be the one I'm most shocked by of anything. But yeah, aside from that, it's been knockout. So in very impressive fashion, mind you. So this has been very impressive to see some of these bots in dire straits, not wanting to drop to 0-2 like Rotators win or now with Lockjaw. When you're in a moment of desperation, even before the Desperado tournament, and you don't want to be in that 0-2 hole, you try to fix things up, be more aggressive, and hope that it works out. And for Rotator and Lockjaw for tonight, that's exactly what has happened. So big wins, big surprises. I mean, 3 out of the 4. I did not expect those results. So this has been a very surprising night thus far, to say the least. So, wow. Big ups to Mutant Robots, to Lockjaw, and Donald Hudson, because, wow, that was very impressive. That was very, very impressive. Made the right adjustments, put the biggest weapon on there and just went for it, and it paid off. So good on you. That's why he's one of the best in the sport, because of stuff like that he does. So very, very impressive indeed. So next one with Kraken and Blacksmith. I'm leaning on Kraken on this one because Kraken looked very good in its first fight. And again, B, Blacksmith is a hammer bot, and Blacksmith has been mostly very disappointing and in its BattleBots experience. And so but again, considering the surprises of this night, I will probably end up being wrong if this trend continues of these surprising results. But I like what I saw from Kraken. With its teeth as well, with those chompers, it definitely does not mess around. And I just think that it's going to bring a lot again. And poor Blacksmith having to face after what Quantum did to it. Now it's going up against another pincher bot in Kraken. What does Al Kindle have to do to get a win? Like seriously, like he keeps again kind of like Donald Hudson, he's not getting a friendly draw or schedule here. He's kind of keep running into these bots that on paper he would not have a chance of winning. But then again, if we just saw, Donald Hudson strategy work against Quantum, then certainly, again, anything can happen. So, all right, we are back. All right.
And later tonight, it's Jameson Go and SawBlaze. They have their sights set on Tombstone.
Oh, that's going to be so fun.
To see how Team SawBlaze is getting ready.
Jameson Ghost getting ready for Tombstone.
Thanks, guys, for Jameson to see what he learned in his fight against Rotator.
Just cutting through Rotator's bottom like it's nothing.
We have a brand new drive system. We're on brushless now instead of the old brush motors. Made it a lot lighter.
Ooh, brand new drive system on SawBlaze. Very nice.
We used this time.
So this was a big change.
Yeah, this is a Mega Plow, big wedge. This is 1/4-inch thick AR500. It's like tank steel.
Nice.
Most spinners can't blast through this. They glance off the surface. You can see all these scuff
For
marks.
sure.
We use this to deflect their energy. That's pretty much what we did with Rotator.
The man Rotator, 0 offensive points at this point.
SawBlaze just completely, tore Rotator up. Literally.
What's the damage?
So actually, we filled it in. We made a little hole right there.
Oh, little hole in the wedge for SawBlaze, but
We fixed this. Great.
yeah, pretty easy fix.
Rotator, as we have these. This is hard.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are like, hard armor. We need a lot of thick steel. It's got to be rigid.
That is some pretty thick stuff.
Flexible.
It's
okay.
razor-resistant
It's
rubber,
flexible.
3/4 inch thick SBR rubber. You can see
Woo!
it.
3/4 inch thick rubber.
On the surfaces here.
Wow.
This absorbs the energy of horizontal spinners. So when we can deflect, we absorb. This mounts back here.
Got it.
Those are heavy.
Ever since SawBlaze first started in BattleBots, like I've been impressed with Jameson Go and his bot. I've been very impressed.
If you armor everything the same, it's gonna
I'm so
be
hoping he beats
generally
Tombstone tonight. I
So
really hope
shift
he
your weight
does.
points where you can depend on the impact, put it mostly in the front. The other stuff's a little bit more delicate.
That saw looks
but you
really
know
good.
you'll
I
be
mean,
able
the
to
saw is
see
always
it's
powerful,
big
but
ones.
that thing's got to be the biggest one in their arsenal.
We'll find out later how that armor holds up when SawBlaze takes on Tombstone in our main event.
Ooh. That will be interesting for sure.
Right now we've got Blacksmith versus Kraken. And Kenny, no bot builder was more excited to say, I can't wait for you to see my new and improved robot than Matt Spurk and Kraken.
Oh yeah, Kraken is definitely. This is not the Kraken from seasons past.
He's already equaled that so far with an impressive victory over Ribot. Does he have reason to be excited?
Yes,
absolutely.
he does.
As soon as the last season wrapped, he was already thinking about.
Yeah, you want to talk about a turnaround? Kraken is definitely certainly
his
that.
first fight, but he does have a tough matchup against Blacksmith.
Yeah, he's taken on a veteran of the sport. Al Kindle, all he wants is a win. He's had 2 total in the previous 2 seasons, and the last time we saw him,
He got
had 2
chomped by
stuck in his
Quan.
head.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
now what?
Well, here's the thing: he's going against another
Crusher. Yeah,
This is an opportunity for redemption. Things did not go his way against Quantum. But
Yeah.
I like Blacksmith.
Crusher in your first fight, Crusher in your second fight. Al Kindle, what could go wrong, right? What could go wrong? Well, a lot, but you never know. This has been a night of surprises, so who's to say? Who's there? Oh yeah, who?
Oh yeah, it's the mystic sea creature who's coming to crush you. Open the door for
Kraken. Again, I love the mascot. Okay, so those teeth are shorter. Still, that thing is very strong.
And the boots wear back from the fiery furnace. This spot is bringing the heat. Prepare to be laid to the ground. He dealt it. Now he's gonna smelt it. It's
Blacksmith. So again, another bot that's trying to avoid the 0-2 hole where you don't want to be in at the start of the season. But gosh, hammer bots. Oh, there's a nice little repair from Quantum's tooth. Yeah, that took a lot of repair work.
This is going to be a 30-minute slugfest. Blacksmith is one of the toughest robots in the tournament. He just does not get knocked out. Hopefully we can control him and give him the hazard, get him under the hammer, give him a taste of his own medicine.
Strategy of going against Kraken is going to be avoid getting grabbed, hit him in the head as much as possible.
Avoid getting grabbed. Yeah, that's a good strategy there, Al. Bold strategy. God, let's see if it pays off.
Scoring any points, then you're going to lose the decision.
Robots activate.
Yeah, just please, for your sake, Al, don't get chomped again.
Well, he's got those forks in the front and under Kraken, but don't forget about that hammer. Kraken doesn't have a weapon that can hurt it, so we might be seeing lack of Kraken inside the box.
I have yet to see a hammer bot do anything relevant in BattleBots. Who knows? Tonight might be the night. Show me something, Al. For once. Here we go. Oh, try to get the hammer in there on Kraken. Trying to get some shots in, but Al's missing greatly. Kraken now getting under him. Oh, Kraken's trying to go over the chomp. Oh, but Al backed out. Oh, good. Kraken's trying, but he can't get under him. Whoa, Kraken upside down. Oh, he's trying to get in the screws. Oh, fire. Oh, Kraken's trying to get on him, but can't do it. That's the thing. You got to be wary of that fire, though. Oh, Blacksmith getting some good shots, though. I will say that. Oh, that fire. Kraken's. Oh, he's got. Oh, I thought he was going to get him there. Oh, I thought Kraken was going to get in. I mean, maybe those smaller teeth were a bad idea for Kraken because he cannot grab on the Blacksmith, though Al Kindle's driving is very impressive. Oh, man. Oh, Kraken's upside down again. Oh, Kraken's doing everything he can to try to chomp him, but Al Kindle just will not let him. And that's great driving from Al, honestly. Oh, that's a bad spot. Oh. Kraken's trying to chomp. Why can't he chomp him? He's got him right where he wants him. Oh, come on, Kraken, finish it. He's trying to chomp him. He's got him. He's trying to get through. Kraken can hold for 30 seconds, but he's not getting through the armor, though. That's the problem. Trying to get him in the hammer. Oh, he's trying to hammer him. Oh, look at that. There's Kraken's strategy paying off. Boom, taking some hammer shots. You gotta let go. Kill saws are active. Is he stuck? Okay, now let him go. Okay, now he lets him go. Oh, man. Yeah, this could go either way, honestly. Oh, Kraken's got him again. Give him a tour around the box. Oh, kill saw. Got Blacksmith a little bit there. He's not. That's the problem. Al's not doing damage with his flames. Kraken's been, more impressive with the clamping, but Al's doing better control-wise. This is gonna go to the judges. This is gonna be our first judges' decision of the night. Wow. All right. So after 4 straight knockouts, it will go to the judges. Okay, if I were scoring it, I would give control, obviously, to Blacksmith. That's the 2 points. Aggression, boy, that's tough. I would give that to Kraken, honestly, because Kraken was really trying to get in on Blacksmith a lot. He was clearly being more aggressive. Al wasn't getting any hammer shots in. The key is going to be damage. Damage is going to be the decider. Honestly, both bots don't have much damage on them. So that's going to be the deciding factor here. I would still lean on giving this to Kraken, but close. Like probably by a split. I think this is going to be Kraken by a split decision. I don't think this is going to be unanimous because it was so close. It did, but it didn't really do any damage. That's the problem.
Didn't appear to do a lot of damage with those teeth.
Yes.
But without that power punch, Blacksmith is just landing jab after jab. And there's only so many points to score there, but they'll definitely rack up the aggression points on the scoreboard.
Let's remember, it's a 7-point scoring system for the judges. 3 points can be awarded for damage, 2 for aggression, and
2 for control. Yeah.
So while the judges deliberate, we're going to take a quick time out.
Oh, wow. See, they're deliberating so much. They have to go to commercial. That says how close that fight was. Like, that just goes to show how close that fight was. I honestly think it's going to be a split regardless. I don't think this is going to be unanimous, but I'm still leaning Kraken. I know that Blacksmith got a couple good shots in with that hammer, but I don't think it did strong enough damage. I think Kraken was more aggressive. I think Blacksmith had better control because Kraken was trying to get a hold throughout the whole fight. And Al Kindle, though, with that driving ability, wasn't letting Kraken get those shots except for that one hold. So I think Kraken was the more aggressive, but Al had better control. So I would give control points to Blacksmith. I would give the aggression points to Kraken. Damage is going to be, those 3 damage points are going to be the key decider here. And honestly, even though Blacksmith got in a couple good shots, I don't think it did enough to warrant all those points. So I think that's why I think Kraken is going to win this by a split. That's how I would vote it, and that's how I think they are going to vote it. But again, who knows? But I will say, I did say at the start, show me something, Al. Well, he did show me a little bit. He did show me a little bit tonight because he did get some good shots in, and his driving ability was outstanding. I will praise him, if for anything, for his driving, because he didn't really let Kraken, chomp him like Quantum was able to do. He didn't let Kraken do that except for that one time. But I still think overall Kraken had the better fight. So that's how I think this is going to go. But we've seen 3 out of 4 surprising results tonight. So we can see another one here as well. So it would certainly surprise me a little bit if Blacksmith won this. Not as much as Cobalt losing the first fight. I don't think anything's going to top that. Even if SawBlaze knocks off Tombstone in the main event, I would think, okay, that's a deserving win. It wouldn't be as surprising to me as Cobalt having a one-sided fight and then losing the way it did with its weapon getting stuck on the floor. Like that was just like, what the heck? What the heck just happened? So that to me is still going to be, I think, the biggest surprise of the night. But yeah, I think Kraken still got this. But I'd only be a little bit surprised if Blacksmith pulled it off. So we will see.
Discover the new language of travel. Marriott Bonbon. Brands, endless experiences, rewards, reimagined.
Yeah, it's intense. When they even have to go to commercial break and they're still deliberating. Like that, I don't think that happens very often. Hey, awesome. Little late to the proceedings, but nice to see you again. Welcome back. Good to have you back. Yeah, very good to have you back.
Pancakes with all natural Black Angus beef. Wow, we even
I've missed your chance in the chat room. You're going with Kraken? Yeah, see, I picked Kraken too originally, and I feel like he's going to take it in a split decision based on what I saw in the fight. I think I think he's going to pull it off, but very, very close. But I would only be a little bit surprised if Blacksmith won, because I think then damage would be the factor. Battle of the Flamethrowers. Well, Kraken really didn't show the flame off in this fight. He really didn't. So, yeah, Blacksmith for sure with that flaming hammer, but Kraken really didn't show the flame in this fight. So, yeah, he really didn't show it tonight.
Call for your pre-author submission. Get it 1-800-495-1217.
So this one could honestly go either way. It honestly could. All right, here we go. Decision time. Could go like Quantum versus Blacksmith or Blacksmith versus Warhead. Yeah. But here we go. Here's the decision. Here we go. Split decision. Called it. So Lisa gave it to Kraken. Jason gave it to Blacksmith. So it's up to Derek. Whoa! Blacksmith did win it. Wow. So clearly they thought those hammer shots did more damage. Wow. All right. The surprises continue. The surprises continue. A hammer bot gets a win. Wow. How about that? Well, there you go, Al.
Early on, Kraken late in the match Take us through the fight a little bit.
Yeah, we got off to a good start.
Split decision win for Blacksmith.
Yeah, like I said, he's a great driver. It's a tough machine, and that grip is pretty tough.
I'm 1 for 5 on these pre-picks tonight. This has been a night of surprise, let me tell you.
Your bot held up. It was another great fight. Congratulations.
Yeah, it's not that Al's bot doesn't hold up. It does, but wow. Yes, I agree, Kenny. It could have gone either way.
No, we're not disappointed with the decision at all. I mean,
I just asked my sister who had been randomly said Blacksmith before they even announced it. Wow. Well, good on your sister. Good. Good that she made the right choice. Wow. There you go.
Great fight, man. Congratulations.
It was a great fight. It really was. It honestly could have gone either way. But I think the damage factor, the fact that Blacksmith was able to get a couple shots in on Kraken, was the deciding factor.
that was a tough decision.
Yes, it was.
For Al Kendall and Blacksmith. It's been a rough few years because the losses have been piling up. He puts on great shows every time he's inside the box. It's nice for him to be rewarded.
Yeah, absolutely. Listen, this was a close
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just got it right here. I thought he was a little bit more effective early on in the match, but for a longer duration of time.
That's true.
He's got a great ball.
Kraken only got the one good hold, so that might be again why.
Not able to hold on for long enough.
All right, coming up next.
Good for Black. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I agree. Good for Blacksmith for getting a win, like Lucky and Desperado. Yep, I agree. Yep. Lucky versus Blacksmith. That would be a good one. Yep, I agree. That'd be a very, very good one. Yep. I agree.
Let's take a closer look at the most dangerous duo in BattleBots, Ray Villains and Tombstone.
Oh, we got another segment on Tombstone here tonight.
So scary.
The champ is always lethal.
Tombstone's first match was against Block.
What's the next fight? Next fight is going to be Endgame and Ribot. So battle of 0-1 teams in the next one. So Jack Barker and company against the kids who took a whole semester off from school just to enter BattleBots. So
My entire damage for that match was about
me, my pick, I am leaning, based on what I saw in their first fight, I am leaning Endgame in this one. I know the self-writing thing has been a problem, but I just haven't seen enough from Ribot yet to really believe in that team. I haven't really seen a whole lot. They're a modular bot, so I think that I think Endgame is going to pull that off there. Did I watch Avengers Endgame? I did not. I'm not really a big-time Avengers fan. I've only watched a few of the Marvel movies. I've only watched Guardians of the Galaxy and Black Panther, so I'm not really big-time into the Avengers series. Of course, I have heard it's very good. Yeah, I'm glad you liked it. Yeah, I have heard it's very good things, obviously crushing records at the box office. So obviously, I've heard it's a very good movie, and I give its props for doing so well. So great. It's great. It's a great movie from what I've read and seen. Yeah, Endgame battled well against Death Roll, but then that self-writing didn't work. And they thought that they'd fixed that, and clearly it still is an issue.
They're facing off against Ribot, a team made up of college kids led by David Jidd, who all took the semester off to compete in BattleBots.
Yeah, those kids all took a whole semester off just to compete in BattleBots. Those are some brave kids.
What do you expect tonight?
Listen, it's not easy building a bot for BattleBots, and again, this is their first time doing this. However, they have one.
You gotta love the design. I mean, again, it's a frog. You gotta at least love the design. But what are you gonna do against?
I don't know what weapon.
Why didn't I live stream episode 3? Because I had life issues. I was dealing with a leak in my basement last week. So I had 4 days of no water. So I had a life crisis. So I had to. That's why I was checking the basement every few hours to bail water off of my floor. So that's why I was not here last week. Will I live stream episode 5? I do plan on doing that. Yes, I plan to I plan to stream every Friday as long as nothing like that what happened last week gets in the way. So I do plan to be back next week. Yes, that is my plan because I don't work on Fridays. So I do plan to be here as long as life doesn't get in the way. But yeah, that's why I didn't stream last week. So I had to take care of the household first. And I did post that update on my stream, so hopefully people are on my channel, so that way hopefully others knew why I didn't stream last week. In-game, the Kiwi killer. Well, maybe he'll be the frog killer tonight with Ribot. Kiwis taste good as a fruit. I've never actually had. I like some fruits. I like a couple. I've never even had a kiwi before. So that'd be interesting. But I like a couple fruits. Let's see. What do I like? I like pineapples. Like the cube pineapple, the kind that are cut up. I like grapes. Let's see. I'll dabble in pears occasionally, not very often, but I like them occasionally. Endgame will eat some frog legs. Let's hope. I predict that's going to happen. Granted, all that foam is just cosmetic, as we found out in Ribot's first fight. But yeah, I think Endgame is going to win this one. I'm sort of going to serve some fried frog today. Yeah, I think that's what's going to happen. Again, granted, though, with this night that we've seen all these surprises thus far, these surprising results, I don't know. Like, certainly anything can happen. But I agree with both of you. I do think that Endgame is going to win this fight. I do. Because because like I said, Ribot just hasn't shown me anything yet that it can be a contender. So. And Spot has had its share of issues. It certainly is also a strong competitor when it is. Endgame will win. Well, that's what I'm hoping for. That's what I'm hoping for too. Awesome. I agree with you. That's what I'm hoping for. That is what I'm hoping for sure. For sure.
You have the power to do so much more.
But the other one I'd have just been mostly surprised. I've only gotten one pick right, and that was Rainbow beating Nelly the Ellibot. So that was the only one I got right because Rainbow's beat was just so lethal. But the other ones I all did not expect the outcome, the result of. So like I said, I had to get at least one right. Here's hoping.
It's the first and only coated
Endgame needs a big win. Like Endgame needs to have a good run.
Summer is the season for sequel.
And again, what's a modular going to do against that spinner? Honestly, what? Endgame, what is in the menu? Oh, so my best friend Nate AppleDash, he is not here tonight. He is spending time with his wife tonight. They both have the day off. So they are out of town tonight. They are spending time together tonight. So that's why he's not here tonight. That's why I'm flying solo tonight. Awesome. So that's why he's not here tonight. Frog legs, fried frog, yeah. Any way you can serve it up. Yep, frog soup, yeah. Any way you can serve it up, yep. Frog on the grill. Barbecue frog, there you go. Yep, there you go. There you go. Frog kebabs. Chicken frog. Okay. I don't know how that would work. Combine the two together. Okay. SawBlaze is good, but he needs some good strategy. He does. He will definitely need that tonight going up against Tombstone in the main event for sure. I like Jameson Go. I like his bot. And all right, we are back. We are ready for this fight between Endgame and Ribot.
That's
Endgame.
All the way from New Zealand, Now you keep
Steak frog.
Now you don't. It's
Endgame. No. So again, these are two teams tonight that again, kind of that same boat, cannot afford to start out 0-2 because then your chances of making the top 16 are almost slim to none. Unless you enter the Desperado tournament.
It's all really bad. Ready to make you feel really bad. And it's got a taste for one thing.
What? Flies. Of course, Farouk. Victory. Ribots. Oh gosh, they've put shade. Okay, Ribots team has put shades over their frog's eyes to mock Endgame. Oh, that's cute. That's real cute, guys. Tombstone is a beast. Yes, Tombstone is. Hey, he's already won a giant nut. So yeah, clearly he is.
Besides the obvious fact that he has a really big spinner, he's also really fast. We're taking that into account that Endgame will most likely be able to drive circles around us. So
I think they're okay. I think they're cutting the shades off, and they're just kind of to show Endgame, hey, we're not scared of you. Maybe not. I don't know.
This fight is really important to us. Yeah, we've got to win it. We've got to make the top 16 this year. We almost made it last year, so if we're not into this year, we're going backwards.
Yeah, Jack, if you lose to Ribot, you're going to have a tough time going back to New Zealand explaining that. We lost to a frog bot. Don't ask. That's real. I think is that their biggest one, but it certainly looks like it. Yeah, I don't see. Tombstone won a giant nut with all the new bots. They'll never see the finals again. That certainly could happen. Austin, you're certainly that could certainly happen. You're very right. That could certainly happen. All right, here we go. The bot battle begin. Oh, I can hear that thing on the game. Whoa, big hit there from Ribot though. Oh, there goes the foam already coming off. There go the legs. Yep, the legs are already coming off. Whoa! Big shot from Ribot though on Endgame. Whoa, that put him in the side of the box. Whoa, but then a big return hit from Endgame. Somehow. Wow. Both bigging out big hits. Some big shots there. Endgame trying to get some good shots now. They're both just kind of staring each other down face to face. Frog food for all New Zealand. I like that. Whoa, nice shot there from Endgame. Got Ribot up in the air a bit. Oh, another big shot to the face. Endgame is really putting in some good shots. Oh, big shot there. Endgame's chain is falling off. Ribot's taking some big hits. This could go either way. There's those chants, Awesome. I see you. It is getting nasty. He's getting nasty up in the box. A fork from Endgame is gone. Yeah, Ribot's moving slower. Endgame's moving slower. Is Endgame have any forward movement? He's just moving kind of like this, kind of like sideways. Wow. It's kind of like, it's a war of attrition. Like neither is really getting any solid driving here. Oh, Endgame stopped. Oh, Endgame is stopped. Oh no, Endgame is stopped. Ribot's going to win this? They're getting counted out. Are you kidding me? This is oh my goodness. The night of surprises continues. Ribot wins. Wow. Okay, that's more surprising than Cobalt losing the way it did. Oh my goodness. That is unbelievable. And Jack Barker and Endgame are 0-2. Wow. That is unbelievable. I mean, maybe once Endgame lost that chain, it couldn't recover. You would think it'd been the death blow, but when Endgame lost that chain and it had driving issues, it was done. Wow. What a win for Ribot. That was unbelievable. Yeah, those college kids taking the semester off and then beating Endgame. That, wow.
Yeah, they're faster than us. They have a bigger weapon than us. We figured, what's the lose?
You guys went kamikaze style.
Well, sometimes bigger weapons apparently don't matter in BattleBots. I mean, wow.
Disappointed Jack Barker from Team Endgame. What happened?
No frog food apparently.
Yeah, we're not sure what happened just yet. So at some point we lost the left side of the drivetrain.
Yes, you did. We saw that. Your chain completely came off.
I'm not sure what happened there, and then from there they just made a meal of us.
It's certainly not.
They made a meal of you. Yes, they totally did. You think it'd be the other way around, but no.
Can you guys rebuild, and can you move forward and eventually make it into the top 16, you think?
We still got a shot, you know.
You got to win out.
This year, but we'll see.
Either you got to win out or win the Desperado tournament. I'm sorry, but that's the only way you're getting the top 16 there, Jack. Wow.
You know why Team Ribot, the kids from WPI, are so excited? They can now all call their parents and say, see, it was worth it.
It was worth it to miss a whole semester. It was worth it. Wow. Yeah, we can call them up and say, yeah, it was worth it missing a whole semester. We got at least one win in BattleBots. Man, and for Endgame, all the hype that they had when they first showed up to BattleBots, and ever since then they've been a disappointment. It's been so tough to see them struggle. High five with the foam frog leg. Yeah, there you go. All right. Well, all the surprises tonight have now led up to this. The main event's coming up next with Tombstone and SawBlaze. This is going to be so good.
It feels really great to get that first win in a row.
But I honestly, like I said in the start, I wouldn't mind it if SawBlaze took down Tombstone. I would love to see that on a night of surprises. The way that it's been, with 5 out of 6 fights being, to me, surprising at results, this would certainly be a big one to end the night for sure.
The same strategy that we're going to use against Rotator. In a lot of the ways, Rotator was kind of like a warm-up for this big dog horizontal spinner.
That's true. Rotator was a nice warm-up.
So many times it looks like
next fight is the main event. Awesome. Next fight is the main event with Tombstone and SawBlaze. So they're previewing it right now.
With the blade on the side, he got lockjaw like that in his first match, and we're well.
Yeah, this will be that. So basically, Rotator was a nice little warm up for SawBlaze to go up against another spinner in Tombstone. So yeah.
What I'm hoping to happen in this match is that we get a solid pin.
Yeah, I would love to see SawBlaze just cut into that armor of Tombstone. Absolutely, I would. I would love it. Love it.
That's coming your way next on BattleBots.
This has been a night for sure. This has been just again, like I said, a night of surprises. It has been, Cobalt losing the way he did to Doug, Rotator pulling out a win with no discs against Bombshell, Lockjaw being aggressive with that weapon and somehow disabling Quantum the way he did, Blacksmith, the hammer bot actually getting a victory and beating Kraken in a split decision. And then Ribot just now taking down Endgame the way that he did. Those I was not expecting any of those results. So what a capper it would put on the night if SawBlaze were to take down Tombstone here in the main event. It would certainly be a fitting end to this surprising night. So is SawBlaze a dragon? I don't get the dragon look from him, but that's certainly cool if he is. I think Kraken's more kind of a serpent dragon form, but But hey, if you see it that way, nothing wrong with that. But Tombstone has no hope. Wow. I don't know about that, Awesome. He has one. He has one before, but we'll see. We'll certainly see. I don't think you can ever really count out Ray Billings, but we'll see. I know Jameson's got a great bot with SawBlaze, but we'll see what happens. I certainly want SawBlaze to win for sure, but we will see what happens. But again, like I said, that would be a fitting end to this surprising night of fights if SawBlaze was able to pull this off. So yeah, that would be great for sure.
Introducing the new Copperfit compression gloves with sure grip technology.
The dragon will feast at Tombstone's grave. Ooh, I like that. I like that. For sure, I like that. Well, here's hoping. Here's hoping for sure.
They relieve my pain. The support or whatever magic these things do.
Like I've said, Jameson's got to have the right strategy. He's got to have that saw, dig in just right. He's got to avoid that blade unless that wedge is strong enough to take whatever blade Ray puts on. Remember, Ray's got like 6 configurations of blades he's brought this season. So as we saw in that one pit segment a couple weeks ago. So clearly, he's got it. Whatever bar he brings to the table, Jameson's got to have that wedge just like deflected or just not even really make much damage there to have any chance. So here's hoping. I would make a food joke about SawBlaze roasting Tombstone, but I got nothing. Oh, okay. Here's one. SawBlaze is going to fire brick oven a Tombstone pizza. How about that? That might be one. That might be the best I can come up with, but except the dragon will feast on the dragon. It's dragon on dragon carnage? Okay. All right. Oh, what we got here? Okay, so this is Ribot's team. Oh, this is showing how they make the foam part. So that's cool. All right, so they're showing us how they make the foam frog legs here. Oh, that's cool. I love how they have to do this for every fight. Oh, meant the dragon will feast on the dead. Okay, that's what you meant. Okay, I got you. I'm thinking dragon feast on the dragon. I didn't think Tombstone was a dragon either, but okay, yeah. So no, they were showing there in that brief pit segment that how the Ribot team makes the foam frog legs, and they kind of use like a molding thing, and they put it in the mold, and they like after 2 hours they have the frog legs. So, but apparently have to make those after every fight because those things quickly get torn off in the battle box. There's only one dragon. Okay. So you think of Kraken then as probably more of a serpent then? I don't know. Maybe. Probably. Although, I mean, oh, Son of Waiachi. Okay. Okay, yeah. It'll be good when we see Son of Waiachi again, for sure. I'm intrigued to see what he brings to the table in his next fight, whoever he draws. That'll be interesting to see for sure. I want to see more of Hydra too. Like awesome. What are your thoughts on Hydra from last week? I want to hear what you think about Hydra because I was just so impressed by Hydra with that hydraulic flipper against free shipping. I mean, you mentioned how good Hydra is briefly, but I want to hear your thoughts on Hydra because or see your thoughts on Hydra because I was so impressed with him in that flipper. Yeah, Scorpion, the Hydra, the Dragon, the Beast. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, yeah. I mean, when they showed during the episode last week the comparison of Hydra and Bronco with their flipper. I mean, yeah, Bronco still launches things higher in the air, but Hydra's reaction time was faster. So by like 600ths of a second faster actually than Bronco. So it's interesting to see how much hydraulic fluid, is quicker than pneumatics. So that was an interesting little segment they did last week comparing the two. Oh, just kidding about Son of Wauchi being a dragon. Hydra is the dragon of the Wauchi clan. Yes, I agree with that 100%. Absolutely. I agree with that. I agree with that 100% after what I saw from Hydra last week, for sure. Oh, looks like next Friday you might get your wish here. Looks like we're going to have Son of Wauchi and Whiplash next week. Oh, boy. Hydra versus Son of Wauchi in the final? That'd be good. That'd be really good. That'd be fun to see, actually. Yes! We're ready for Tombstone and SawBlaze. Yes. Bring it on. Son of Wauchi will bring the pain. Well, then you better hope that Whiplash is ready, because it looks like that's what we're getting for the main event next week. And that'll be a good fight. That will too. We got some good main events this year, really do. Wauchi means pain. Oh, does it? Does it literally translate to that? Well, that's cool if it does. I think that's cool if it does. All right, Jameson, go. What are you going to pull for us? What are you going to bring to this fight?
From here to here to be mentioned alongside the likes of Tombstone and Minotaur and Lockjaw.
Yeah, you're with the big names now. Like he's being put in that same tier SawBlaze is as those big name bots. So
why? Because it looks very good on the resume.
Yes.
I think that's exactly what Jameson Go wants here. Wants Tombstone, wants to win.
By the way,
oh, it's a word the team uses to say pain. Oh, okay. Okay, gotcha. Awesome. I didn't know if that was literal or not. Okay. Thanks for the explanation. That helps. Yes. Everyone wants to watch this fight. Yes. All right. Son of Pain. Gotcha. Main event. Right. Yep. Or Sal. Yep. We got it. Anytime Tombstone wheels in, you know the crowd's going to go crazy. Ray Billings just has that swag as he walks in, just yeah, like, yeah, I'm Ray. I'm here. I'm really good at BattleBots. Okay, I think Ray's got one of the bigger bars tonight, honestly. And here comes Jameson Go and SawBlaze. And he's got I think he's got one of the more thinner saws on that bot tonight. Oh, that's the 10-pounder. Woo-wee! Jameson Go not afraid to bring the big guns either. Oh, my goodness. This is big bar on big saw. This is going to be good. This is going to be good. If we don't get Sal versus Tombstone this year, I'm going to rage quit BattleBots. Oh, wow, awesome. That would be a great one, too, with those two spinning weapons. That would be. I would like to see that, too. I would. Stone. Bruce said even real slow, like. Yeah, that bar is the biggest one. That is a lethal bar on Tombstone tonight. Ray Billings knows what SawBlaze is capable of, so he brings out the big bar tonight. Ooh-wee.
It's a regular New England slate
A slate triad.
You're about to be Boston Bruin.
SawBlaze. I just love Jameson Go's energy. I just love that. It's very infectious.
There you see those rubber guards on the front of the robot to try to slow down Tombstone's nasty blade. I don't know if that's going to be enough.
Ooh-wee. This is going to be good.
All right, Kenny, Tombstone versus SawBlaze. We got this one.
Well, the smart money is always on Tombstone, but don't count SawBlaze.
Yeah. Kenny's right. You can't count SawBlaze out. Even though the money's on Tombstone, you can't count him out because he's got the big weapon. Ray's got the big weapon tonight. This is just going to be just front-on-front action. It's going to be like going at it. I love it, Jameson. Bring me Tombstone as he hits the button. Love it. I love it. He wants him. You want him, you got him, Jameson. Let's do this. And right now, the voting on the Fight Night website, 68% of the audience votes for Tombstone. Obviously, they're going to vote that way. But we've had the night of surprises, so I'm hoping for a SawBlaze win. I am. I really am. 3, 2, 1. Let the main event begin. Whoa! Big hit from the start. Push Tombstone back a bit. SawBlaze giving some Tombstone a big hit. Whoa! Taking him for a ride around the box. Whoa! SawBlaze taking Ray for a ride. Oh! Big hit from the pulverizer there on SawBlaze, though. Whoa! Little sparks there. Both spinning out a little bit. Ray's, of course, loving every minute of it. Jameson trying to be really careful, not wanting to get too close to that blade. Whoa! Big shot there on the side of Tombstone from SawBlaze. Both right now just kind of feel each other. Whoa! Nice saw. Oh! Chunk of SawBlaze just flew off. Oh! Ray's getting some big hits in. Whoa! Ray's really digging into that wedge. What can SawBlaze do? It can't get that saw going. That saw is not doing anything. The saw is just like stuck in its position. It is not doing anything right now. It's just taking shot after shot from Tombstone. Oh, Tombstone is just kind of spinning out a bit though. Oh, but now it's back on its bottom. It was spinning out there a bit. Whoa, another chunk flies off of SawBlaze. That's it. That's it. It's done. SawBlaze is done. I mean, yeah, it's moving the saw now, but it's not moving. SawBlaze is done. It's cutting it. SawBlaze is cutting itself. That's how bad it's gotten. It's being counted out. That's a knockout. Tombstone wins. Well, there's the other non-surprise of the night. The two horizontal blade spinners being Tombstone and Rainbow both won in dominant fashion. That's the non-surprises. Just too many shots from that blade. Once it took chunks out of SawBlade's armor, SawBlaze had no chance. That had no chance at all. Yeah, so much for your no hope there, Awesome, because Tombstone, Ray Billings saw that and said, okay, I'll have to prove you wrong. So just took it apart. Granted, there were a lot of big hits in this match for sure, but SawBlaze just was never able to get that saw going. Ray Billings' driving ability and just bringing out the big weapon completely took that wedge off of SawBlaze and just decimated it. Completely and utterly decimated it.
And then just taking SawBlaze
piece by piece, just parts flying off the box, around the box. Yeah, let's clap, I'm awesome, says Ray Billings. Yeah, put that on a shirt. Let's clap, I'm awesome.
Get a hold of him in the right way that caused some damage. So we managed to get what we needed to do.
Yep. You called it. You called it right. You called it right. Mary Posero's Tiger. Cool name, by the way. But yeah, you got it. You got it right. Tombstone pulled it out in dominant fashion.
You got the knockout, but that was a brutal fight.
It was a brutal fight.
What do you think?
We'll get it up. We'll take a look and see what's. Everything was still functioning correctly, so I don't think anything's too bad, but you find all kinds of stuff broken when you look at them later on. I'm sure there's going to be some stuff.
Are you still the block to beat?
Oh, yeah, absolutely, of course.
Of course you're going to say you're the bot to beat. Of course you are, Ray. That's how you always have been. Even though Bite Force has won more giant nuts than me, I'm still the bot to beat. Yeah, Ray.
Jameson go. Man, you lost, but it was a great fight. You're smiling. Give me an assessment of the fight.
We had a pretty good. We started the match really, really well, and then at one point, man, he's so screwy to hold on to. We lost him, and we lost one of the drive sides. After that,
yeah. Once Jameson lost that side, it was done.
He came to us the entire time. We were on the defensive, and it all goes downhill from there.
Yep.
You showed some amazing driving skills yet again. Do you feel like you had nothing to lose here against Tombstone?
I did feel like we had a lot to gain. When you had something to lose, we'll find out how much it is that we lost. But I definitely feel like if we can hold it on against Tombstone, then we're going to come out positive.
Yeah, you certainly held your own, but who won Ethan Spartans? By the way, welcome to the stream. Tombstone just won the main event against SawBlaze. Tombstone won in pretty dominant fashion by knockout. So, yeah, Tombstone won that fight. So, Tombstone remains perfect, 2-0. SawBlaze drops to 1-1.
To SawBlaze and Jameson go. I thought he drove tremendously well.
I mean, yeah, Jameson Go's a great driver. I mean, he no doubt in my mind he's a great driver, but Tombstone's just so dominant, so just very, very impressive. So
absolutely, I think he got some good intel from that fight as well, and we'll make adjustments moving forward. They might face each other again.
that's true. We might see that again. That's very true.
Lockjaw finally gets the win. They're back at 1-1. Blacksmith good for Al Kindle to get
So-
the shine as well. And really,
So yeah, on a night of surprises, it ends with a non-surprise as Tombstone shows why he is still one of the tougher bots in this competition, and gets to 2-0 and just decimates SawBlaze. Even though SawBlaze is a great driver, held his own for the most part. When Tombstone gets those hits in just right, it can definitely mess up your robot, and you can lose some parts and pieces, which clearly happened tonight to SawBlaze. But this was a majority a surprising night. This was I did not see some of these fights going the way that they did. And my predictions pre-wise did not pan out very well for the most part. I only got one of them right with Rainbow being Nelly the Ellie bot because of the design and that blade in the front doing its damage. So I got that one right. But aside from that, I thought Cobalt was going to beat Duck, and it was in control for most of the fight. And then it loses in the worst way, getting stuck in the floor. That to me that was the second biggest surprise of the night. I thought it was going to be the biggest, and there was one later. The biggest to me is Ribot winning, beating Endgame the way that it did. I totally did not see that coming. So that was to me was the biggest surprise. Rotator beating Bombshell without its disc configuration. Apparently it can win even with the blade in the front. So that was certainly a surprise by knockout. Lockjaw beating Quantum. Again, totally did not see that coming. Everyone was talking about Quantum and those teeth and piercing through. Blacksmith's armor but Lockjaw had the right approach. Going into it, being aggressive with that weapon and just taking and just hitting Quantum until it was disabled, and then getting one more shot in for good reference. So that was surprising. And then Blacksmith, a hammer bot, getting a win for Al Kindle in a split decision with a great fight with Kraken. So a night of surprises, and who knows what we're going to see next week. At this point, you never know with BattleBots. You can make all the predictions you want, but sometimes it ends up with surprising results. So thank you as always for tuning in. Thank you for coming all in the chat. Awesome. Mari Poseros Tiger, Jax from earlier, all you guys, Ethan Spartans, even though you're chiming in late. Thank you so much. It's always fun to chat with you guys throughout the stream and talk. Hopefully, AppleDash will be back with me next week for episode 5. So here's hoping. So fingers, everything crossed for that. So thank you all so much. See you all next week for another BattleBots live commentary stream. Until then, Spiky Dash signing off. Have a great, great rest of your night, and God bless.